Now let me see about the types of the transit system. So there are the many types of the transit systems are there. One is heavy rail transport system, transportation system, both are same. Heavy rail transit system, that is HRT. Next is automated guide way transit. So this is the another way of transit system. Next is the monorail and uh, light rail system, or transit system. So these are the different types of the transit systems are there. First we will see the heavy rail transit system. So in this heavy rail transit system, uh, whatever the trains are there, these trains are heavy high performance. Some it is a diesel engine, or it is it is performed under the diesel engine, or it is electrically powered rails that is being operated in exclusively in the right of the waves. So this is the heavy rail transit system. There is another is metro. Metro is the most common, that is a international term for the heavy rail transit system. Next is the whatever the maximum service can, the speeds which can be the maximize the speeds can be available in the range of the 50 to 70 kilometer per hour. In this, there is a the conventional two types of the rails that is are been there. One is railroad tracks, plus there is a slightly third rails also there. So here the full grade separation can be ensured, the sufficient safety, adequate transportation can be made, and so sufficient transportation can be made in the case of the heavy rail transit system. Next, we'll see the another type of the transit system. It is automated guided way transit. So here the whatever we guided the transit mode, that is fully it is been operated by the automatically. So in this automatical guided transit, that includes personal rapid transit. What does this personal means? There is a personal, it has been operated by personal individual rapid transportation system. Next is seen this personal rapid transit. So you can see there is a 2 to 6 passenger per vehicle. Maximum they can go to speed of 30 kilometer per hour. There is a short trips where the locals can be transfer from here to there. So it is a light transportation passenger loads. Next is people movers. So here the people movers is around just 30 to 100 passenger per vehicle. So they can go to the up to speed of 30 miles per hour. Maximum, that is the maximum speed they can travel. Next is the short trips. Short trips is the local circulator from here to there, and for a medium load transfer, this people movers can be used. Next is the advanced rapid transit. So in this advanced rapid transit, so they can move around 175 to 135 passenger per vehicle. So here there plus or minus, so they can go to maximum operating speed for about the 50 miles per hour. So here you can take 4 to 6 cars 4 to 6 cars per train. So this advanced rapid transit is not a big transportation. It's a medium trip from a regional, from one point to another point. It's a regional trunk roads. So heavier passenger loads can be done, not where heavy load like service load from the rails. It's not like that. Heavier passenger loads can be done in the advanced rapid transit. Next we'll go for the monorails. So what is this monorail? So that is it is also a guided transit mode. with a vehicle which is riding on or suspended from one single rail or a beam or tube. So that is a monorail system. So this vehicle may be a steel wheel or a rubber tires are supported. It may be a supported or it is a suspended type of the vehicles. So it won't runs on a single ride, but runs on the surface of the rather than the beam or inside or the which is enclosed on the box like structures. So this grade separated guideway accommodate the rubber tire monobeams. So these trains are particularly separated out, that is a 4 car units about 42-meter long by 2.6 meter wire. That is the wide amount. It is that is nothing but 42 by 2.6 meter wide with the above the 60 seats. 60 seats can be accommodated for the standing capacity of 215 passengers. So maximum ultimate capacity is about the 20,000. So per 20,000 passengers can be adopted in this monorails. So next we will see light transit systems. So light transit system. So this is a very common type of the transit systems which is extensively we use. So referred as the street cars. Most here the it is overrated by the electric wires. In the most metro cities have been available. It is called as street cars or any we call it as trolley. This run either exclusively shared right away with or without the grade crossing, or occasionally it is a mixed traffic lanes in the street cities. So these tracks can be laid in any of the three generic rights of the way category. So here the cars, whatever the typically it is been made, it is been about the 28-meter. That is earlier it is a monorail, it is a 42-meter, it is a 28-meter by 2.6-meter wide with about 75 seats. So whatever the trains varies from 2 to 4 cars, we call it as bogies. So it may be hardly 2 to 4 cars with a 4-car train capable of carrying about the 300 seated passengers. So totally about 750 passengers can be taken in this light rail transit system. Next we will go for the commuter rail or regional rail. So in this commuter rail, that is a mode of the transportation that is based on operating the passenger trains on the tracks of the general railroads system, which has been shared in the freight trains. On the commuter rail, that can be carry about the 75,000 passenger per hour per direction. So that's what the commuter rail or regional rail. Next we will see the BRT buses. So this BRT buses, this may be in very exclusively which can be used or reserved rights of the way that they can be permit the higher speed and the it can avoid the delay of the time from the general traffic flows. It is also it is can be uploaded for the limited roads, and a priority can be given for the movement from the signals where the signals the priority and the signal movement can be done in this BRT buses. The standard BRT buses can carry about 5,000 people with an overtaking lane. This number could be reached to about 8,000. So that's about the BRT buses. Next we will see the next video. We can see the brief description of the various transit modes. So now I talked about the light rail, heavy rails, BRT buses, regional rails, and all I talked now. In the next videos, I will explain in detail about the various modes, that is like taxis, dial ride, jitney, subscription buses, carpools, van pools, regular basis, express buses, and all I will explain in detail.